Shalom! Hello, everybody. How we doing? Welcome on in. New season of Marvel Snap. Are we pumped? I realized I set the stream for like an hour later than I was supposed to. One, I am like just got up because I had a late night playing with the boys. Which is not good when you're trying to get over sickness, because now I feel sick again. It's fine. I'll get over it. It's just a little like throat stuff, so it's not anything too permanent, I think. Right? I had a late night with the boys. We were playing some Magic the Gathering Commander. Very fun. My brother just got done building a Shelob deck. So I had to play my Nazgul's deck. It was fun. It was some good time. But yeah, very late, and so I'm very tired. But I'm here to play this new season of Marvel Snap. I'm pretty excited. I kind of mentioned last stream how I've been reading up on comics on some of these characters, so it's cool to kind of like now get to play with the characters. Now that after I've read up on some of them, not all of them, but some of them. So pretty pumped, pretty excited. Welcome on in, Dylan. I had a late night with the boys too. We were up playing tabletop Warhammer 40k. Dude, that's why I actually really want to get into 40k. It's one of those where it is one of those hobbies that's a little bit of a harder jump in, right? You need other people to play, and it does cost amounts to start, right? I've looked into it a little bit before. It's a plan of mine. Dylan, if you watch my other channel, Christian Gamer, you would know that I cover some games. So like I've covered me getting into Magic the Gathering, me getting into this, and so definitely Warhammer is one of them. It's on my list. Like at some point I want to, even if at the very least it's looking at like I saw like those like very beginner like 2 armies. So it's like, oh, a very easy buy-in is the idea. It's like, oh, you buy in, and then you and a friend can play. It's like not the real experience because it's not like a big army, but it's like a small little thing, which is, I think, will be fun for a video to do as like a start in. But yeah, it's so expensive and complex. Yes, dude. You know what's my least favorite thing? I mean, okay, there's 2 things I hate about Warhammer. First, the lore, which sounds like heresy to a Warhammer player. But I don't know. I can understand the appeal of the Warhammer lore and all that, but the more I learned about the lore, the less I wanted to play the game. Is what it is. I mean, it's a game where it's like the lore is there, but honestly, if you're a Christian who doesn't like the lore, you could play the game without that being a problem. So it's like that's this whole side thing. The other thing is I hate, and honestly, if you're playing in-house and you're only going to ever play with your friends, this is actually not really a problem, is the fact that you have to buy a new booklet, a new rules book every year. What a scam. What a scam. Dude, I have a Christian friend of mine. Great mentor. Love him. Great. He used to be in Warhammer, so he was doing this for a while. And so, yeah, no, when I was telling him about it, he's like, yep. Yup, just like, and you can see it's like that war kind of moment where it's like you can see he's looking off the distance of past pains. So yeah, but hey, at some point I'm gonna get into it. Honestly, the one I looked into when I was thinking about this, kind of getting a feel for it and just look into it, one of the things I looked into was there's a Lord of the Rings Warhammer. That'd be kind of fun. But all right, we'll see. That's way off in the distance, but yeah. Lore's weird, but at least the cults are the bad guys. Well, no, yes, but the bit is everyone's kind of the bad guys, except for the Tau. So maybe I'd play the Tau, but people hate the Tau. Come on. Even them, they're not like good though either. Oh god, I already know my brother would play like the Nurgles or the whatever the aliens that are just like who are just like aliens, like xenomorphs. They're in the new Space Marine games. I forgot what they're called. Fake fan, right? Actually, it's every 3 to 5 years. Is it actually? Okay. Because, like, I thought I heard it was every year. Every 3 to 5 years suck also, but that's better, right? Now 9th released 3 years before 10th, and 10th came out last year. Okay. Tao have a problem with us sweating to control crap. They're pretty dog crap people. They all are. They all are. All right. Nurgles are called the Death Guard. Okay. So yeah, that's on my list. I'm glad to hear you got to have fun last night playing Warhammer though. That's really cool, dude. I love that. But yeah, with my sickness and sleep deprivedness aside, we're gonna finally jump into the season. I'm a little late, but that's fine. Come on. If you're really here sweating about the new release card, you're gonna be probably watching one of the bigger creators, so it's fine. It's fine. All right. I'm here. We're gonna jump in. We're gonna play. I'm gonna drink some water because my throat. And we'll jump into it. I'm pretty excited. Let's jump into it. All right, let me stop my music. Let's start the new music. Hey! Spooky. I missed the almost Spider-Man theme, but well. Also, you can go online and buy Lego Warhammer customs and just take rules from factions you want. It's cheaper and funnier. I could do that. There are a lot of budgets, but it's the same with like Magic the Gathering. Honestly, it's like if there is a card you want to do, or a tribe or genre, a deck you want to build, but you're missing a few pieces that are like super expensive. Proxy, come on, just proxy. It's fine. We're not gonna be playing tournaments, all right? It's fine. But all right, sorry about that. Loose mic, baby. All right, we got Venom, Agent Venom. That is still a dude I need to read up on. I don't fully know, but it is what it is. We do got the new season. I did pick it up. We are Venom. So we got the Agent Venom card. It is a 2/4 that has on reveal set the power of all cards in your deck to 4. This deck is only played in Cerebro. No, it's not. All right. This is the alternate art for the battle pass if you play through it. All right. Let's play with the basic one. Huzzah! Make me a deck. Dang it. All right. I do have some decks made. If we also go here though, we also got our new cards, baby. We have Scream. I'm still not sure if I want to grab Scream. Here's the thing. I like the mean move package, but I don't know if this is good enough to invest in this, right? We got a lot of cool cards coming up, and I only got 6 keys, so I had to be kind of smart with it, so I might have to wait on this one a little bit. It's a 2/2 that has, when an enemy card moves, steals 2 powers from it, so that means this card gets 2, so it turns into a 2/4, and that opponent card goes down 2, so it's a net 4 power, which is really good on paper, but it's once per turn, but still seems really good. And it's like if you put in the mean move package, you already got like Kingpin also like negging your opponent's cards from moving, like, so it's like you have ways to kind of like really benefit from it. But I think for now we're gonna hold off. Let's go to our decks though, because I got some decks I want to show off. Also, we're back at the bottom, baby. We gotta grind back up. All right, let me show you the decks I got cooking. I don't know how good they are, but we'll see. First off, we got Agent Bounce. So this is in a bounce package. I don't know how good this is going to be. Obviously, I think some of these can be a little bit better with some other procs, but the idea is some of these bounces are like, okay, you're already trying to buff this card. You're already trying to like play this down, hit it so it turns into a 1/5, and then you bounce it back to your hand to play again to keep like buffing it. And then what if you just put in Agent Venom, which is just turns all of them to the base power 4. So even some of these are like small that aren't like that big. It's like, it still buffs them up by a little bit. And so it's like, we're not trying to go too crazy with the Agent Venom buff. It does hit hard on the Iron Man, but like, you know, just buffing up Bishop. Like, this is a deck that could run, that used to run, or has in the past, has run Bast. Bast is a 1/1. Set the power of all cards in your hand to 3. Agent Venom does deck, and it's 1 more. So that's kind of the idea we're going for. And the one thing that everybody has talked about with Agent Venom is worst case scenario, he is just a 2/4, which is a pretty good stat line. So let's add him into here. That could be fun. That could be interesting. We'll see how that cooks. It's not my favorite list, but definitely one of this list that I would like to try out is it's this, or we're gonna look at the next one too. It works is Werewolf by Night. He's a low cost. Whenever you play on reveal, it moves to it and buffs. That would be kind of fun in like a bounce deck too, where it's like, okay, you buff the base stat, and then it's like we're just buffing them anymore. That's kind of like the most. That's the one package I saw that I like the most. Is these like scalers that already have like a low power, and it's like, all right, let's just raise that base power already. This is Agent Smole reveal. So again, this is more taking the approach of we're doing a bunch of on reveals that are low cost or low power. So like Medusa is a 2/5 if you play in the middle location. Let's just change the base power to 4, then it turns into a 2/7. You know, just all these small on reveal packages that like has small power, like Ironheart, which is a 3/0 turning into a 3/4. Like that's pretty good raise of the buff. Same with Wong, Jubilee, Red Guardian, Rogue. Zorbaman doesn't get impacted, but he doesn't get lowered. White Tiger turning into a 5/4. And the one card that gets kind of messed up and gets lowered by it is Odin. Odin's 6/8, so this would turn Odin to a 6/4. But we're hoping we're gonna like play it onto something like this, and it's just gonna benefit. Like that's the one card that gets hit poorly with Agent Venom. So it's like, is what it is. We'll take that. We'll take that nerf. Christian RPG gamers, welcome in. You will succeed today. I believe in you. Have faith. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Also, I know there's a new album. This is bugging me. We'll deal with that. Ooh, this one I thought was interesting. I didn't hear anybody mention this, but this kind of has the same feeling as some of these. These were more in line with like scaling and all that. Agent Hawk. So this is a Dark Hawk package because I realized you could play a bunch of Dark Hawk cards that are under 4 power or at 4 power in the case of Ozorbium. The only one that gets hit negatively is Ronin, so he goes 1 pip down, but it's like you're still hopefully relying a little bit more on his ongoing. And so a lot of these are under 4 power. And so again, it just raises that little baseline power a little bit up with a higher potential. So again, not going anything sweaty or crazy with like kind of go broken. It still is the old reliable Dark Hawk slash Handclog with a Ronin package, but their base power gets buffed because of Agent Venom. I think that works pretty well. So we're gonna see how that goes. I like it. I like it. Seems like a solid, like safe way to go with it. Next we got Agent Small Surf. So this is again like a small reveal, but Surfer. So again, Surfer's 3/2. Storm. If you had Sebastian, I don't know what Sebastian Shaw is, but he's over 4. So it's like you wouldn't play him there. But it's like with some of these other ones, we could go the Wong slash Zorbaman, to where you're more trying to like reproc Silver Surfer multiple times. But it's like cool. You have a Brood that gets buffed by 2, kind of like the Forge package. We still have Forge just in case we don't hit it, so on curve we can either way buff up our Brood. We then have Ironheart, which is a 3 cost. Not normally in Silver Surfer, but again, you're taking this 3/0, bringing it to a 3/4, and you're playing it in Surfer, which gets buffed. So it's like, again, some of these low power that we're raising the base power, and then we can play some of these techs, and these tech cards are a little bit more powerful because of the baseline. I don't know how good this will go, but it seemed kind of interesting. It seemed like it could kind of work. All right, so those are the decks I got so far. Let's get rid of this Hella deck. We could build one more. There was another one I saw mentioned, and I don't hate it. I probably actually want to base it off a different package. Basically, it's a move package. So move decks is, again, it's one of those scalers cards. So it's like, oh, you play it in the scalers, you just scale. And the biggest example of this is, I could just move to it. Hold everybody, hold, we're getting there very slowly, is dagger. So dagger's already a really massive scaler, but then it's like you take this 2 and you're bringing it to a 2/4. Even something like what's it called, vulture turns into a 3/4, which is just moving up by 1 base power, which is like, sure. I don't know how you feel about that one though, because normally you can move the vulture once. He's a 3/3. He gets +6 power for whenever he moves. You move him once, he's a 3/9. That means he's out of Shang-Chi range, and it's like, all right, even if you just did that, that's pretty solid. So with the 1 more plus the power, it kind of you know, puts him in Shang-Chi range. I want to base it off of this Havoc move list. So I like this list a lot. This has been my favorite Madam Web deck. This has been because it has Havoc in it. You're playing low-cost things where you can play Havoc, destroy your ramp, but you're not playing any higher power things. So this still has the similar thing, but I think we would. I don't think we would play this actually, because I would want to put in. Where are you? Human Torch. Human Torch is a big scaler, but again, this deck isn't full on just move. So I think we would just move 1 card, like get rid of, which means probably Angela. Normally this deck's supposed to have Athena, but I don't have Athena. I like the Goose in this deck because you can get away with Goose in the deck. Maybe I think we just get rid of Angela, put in Human Torch, and then what are we getting rid of for Agent Venom? The whole point of this. Agent Venom, a 2/4. We could theoretically get rid of Beast. I like Beast though. Theoretically, we can get rid of Havoc and just have this not be a Havoc deck. Do I have a move deck still besides this? Because maybe I'll just go off of that then. I might have gotten rid of it though. I have. Have I? I have. Yep, I have. Okay, never mind. All right. We could get rid of US Agent. But again, it's kind of like the Goose thing where it's like we can get around that. Like, that's not a big problem for us. Maybe the Goose is probably the better one. I like keeping Hawkeye. Hawkeye can have an arrow that does move, so I'm fine with that. Kitty Pryde? All right, Kitty Pryde. We can get rid of Kitty Pryde. We'll have it. I don't know. This might be unnecessary, but we'll do it. Agent move. It's a weird move deck list, but hey, here we are. All right, let's check out this album, because this is gonna drive me nuts if I don't ever have to look at this. Ooh, Venomize vibes. Okay, that's a fun one. We get a Wolverine Venom. This reminds me of the video game Web of Shadows because it has this looking Venom. Why is he so sad? I actually do want that emote. I love having like the sad emotes. Like the most common emote I use is the sweating Red Guardian, where he's just like, oh, oh. I don't have any of these. These are these all new ones? No. Copycat, I've seen. Armor, Ghost Spider, Hellcat. Okay, so some of them are not new. I know this X23 I think is new. This Silk is new, right? I could be wrong. I have none of these. That's sad. Okay. Cool. All right. So we have all that. We do have a deck made already for Scream. If we wanted to play Scream, we do have it. I do have this mean move list where it has Miles, has Kingpin, has Madam Web, and Kraven. And then we have Silk in here. Probably would take out Silk. But then you have Hercules. I do like the Hercules in this, even though Scream only procs 1. Kingpin doesn't only proc once. And Kraven doesn't proc once. So it's like you can still benefit from those with the Hercules. It's a little unnecessary, but you do that. I don't know what else you would take out. You could probably keep Silk in. I do like it in this, like, you don't know what's going on. But maybe you could take out Silk for some other kind of tech card. But I like the Madam Web in this because it's like you're either filling into the Kingpin / Scream lane, yada yada, and then you can move either your cards that bring cards in. So like your Polaris, you're playing Polaris on this lane to bring them into the Kingpin lane. So you're filling up your own lane. They're going to want to play into Kingpin. You then either move the Polaris out so you can keep playing into that Kingpin lane, or you move Kingpin out so you have more space to be mean. So yeah, I kind of like this. I like this. I'm trying to think what else I would put in this deck list if I were to take out Silk. But I think we just keep Silk in, honestly. Alright. So that's my Scream list. I don't know if we are going to do it. Here's the thing. I don't know. I'm kind of down to spend 1 key on this, but I guess let's play some Agent Venom first. Let's get some games in with that. Which one are we doing first? Agent Hawk. Do we just go with our spiciest one right off the bat? Let's do it. Let's do Agent Hawk. Agent Hawk is our spiciest one. Let's do it. All right, let me claim this also. Also, I haven't checked the shop. I know I checked the shop earlier when I was doing things. I didn't really get a full look at things. Gold Spider, Copycat. I can't afford these. All right. Oh, yeah, this is the big thing people were talking about, too, is they got new borders for sale. $100. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Here's the thing. Yes, it's kind of scummy to be selling this. I mean, it's not that scummy. Come on, it's business, right? I don't think you should be spending this on this anyways. Like, this is too much, to be honest. But what I do like is it's a different kind of version of what's it called, borders, than just like the color or neon or whatever. So that shows their progression of other kind of stuff they can start doing with borders, which is, hey, I'll take it. Also, I want to take a look at the Battle Pass, because it looks like there is like the other two. Normally in Battle Passes, they'll have other kind of cards that have variants, and I think they're doing Carnage and Venom, obviously from Willer. We are Venom, so I want to take a look at these. All right, this is a pretty good Venom card. I mean, I already have a Venom card that I like, but this one will probably take over. Dang, that's pretty good quality. I like that. We got a black matte border in the Battle Pass. I'm fine with that. We have a Avatar of Carnage. We have a Carnage back. Honestly, I already have a Carnage. I paid money for it. Okay, a Carnage alternate. So I might honestly, when I do a destroy deck, I'll probably use this. Actually, I like that. Even though this Carnage is pretty saucy. Pretty saucy, but yeah. And then those are the two big, and then we obviously get our Agent Venom. Ooh, we also get a Venom back. Okay, these both are pretty good backs. I like these. I like these. All right, there's one thing I want them to start doing in the future with, and it looks like they're kind of stepping closer to doing this. And obviously, it takes more manpower to do it. But one thing I like is let me see. Is their art, their special effects on their cards, because a lot of them, the special effects of the cards is just like, oh, it's the art, but like we just moved it. It's animated, right? And it's like, well, that's not really animated. Like it feels kind of animated, but it's not. This is the closest to being more like actually animated, but even that one's still like a, it's just moving the graphic. So they're not actually like animating as like, you know, having stuff fly out of like a kind of animation, right? Other card games have had that. So it's like, that's the step I would like to see. So like if you did this, you can see here where it's just barely moving. That's not really animated. Like they kind of got it where it looks kind of look natural, but it still looks like just the card art. and then it's like, let's just move the card art to make it animated. It's like, it's better than nothing for sure, but it's like you could do stuff where it's like the birds are flying in the background and that's constantly happening. Like, that's cool. So like stuff like that, if they start doing that, that'd be cool. Like the closest is like this, where it's like, okay, it's just snow falling, because it's really easy to do. I look forward to them doing more of that, because I think that could be really cool. But obviously it's more work than what they've been doing. So, but hey, I'll take what I can. Conquest. I haven't taken a look at Conquest. What do we got for Conquest? What's our new card, baby? Oh, don't show me that. My Fall from Grace. Good card? Am I going to be grinding this? It's a Storm variant. I like the Storm variant I have, but this does look nice. Look at that hair. Dang! It's okay. It's fine. I'll probably still do like the basics, but I don't know if I'm gonna go crazy. This isn't like Doc Ock, alright? Alright, enough yapping aside. Let's finally jump into the game, shall we? First game of the new season. Agent Hawk, let's do it. I saw people talk about maybe doing like a destroy package, but I don't think you do that with Agent Venom. It would just help for like scalers like Deadpool. It would hurt stuff like death and stuff like that, but it is what it is. Let me set this up the way I like it. Please help me so. Let me end my turn. All right. So yeah, again, this deck has a bunch of cloggers for the Ronin play of Master Mold, Black Widow. Very good plays. Mordor, I mean, he's here. Okay, and we got our first actual rock. Ooh, they are an Airshim player, so we don't need to go into the rocks. We already gonna proc heavy on that. We are in preseason now. We're not in Infinite, so they might be. I'm gonna snap. We might be in bad territory. Like, we might have to be worried about. We do Baron Zormal, Mordor mid, bots. It's very known that bots exist before Infinite. So, we might be against a bot, but maybe not. Either way, they're going to get cooked. Alright. I think we want Quantum Realm rather than Tarnax. Especially since we're playing a lot of low-cost things. I guess a Black Widow's kind of nice. I kind of just want to full-on clog their hand. I guess we'll do Black Widow left. A 3-cost getting changed is pretty good. Yeah, they got a Miles. The one downside is they could put the 0-1 Widow's Bite into Quantum Tunnel, but I'm fine with that. Okay, Cassandra Nova is our big hitter. Which I don't... Do we just play it into Nidavellir, I guess? I don't know, man. We could theoretically Korg before, but that's so unnecessary. I think we'll just Iceman. Iceman Quantum Realm. Ooh, I could have saved another Zorby, man. I'm a fool. For double. Doc Ock. Let's go. Lady Sith. All right. Got rid of their Loki. We buried Mordor. One of the best Baron Mordor hits. We hit their Loki. That's so bad for them. Here's the thing. If I play down Mystique, last card you play was ongoing. That doesn't count for Darkhawk, I don't think. So it wouldn't proc, which kind of sucks. But we could just Master Mold them twice. Master Mold mid. Oh, we can't. I was thinking I had enough, but teehee, I don't. I could Korg and then a Zorby man. Yeah. Why not? Get the combo off. Korg. More rocks, please. More rocks, please. 4-1. Agent Venom. Nice. All that we have left is the Rodent who does get hit. Rock Slide and Iceman. Alright. Okay, they do have a Mockingbird. But we have a buffed Rock Slide. So we play Rock Slide. Okay. GG's.
Victory.
GG's. First game. First game. First game. Our deck just kind of did its thing. Did this thing. I thought about also doing Age of Venom in the on reveal deck list. I forgot also. Let me show this off real quick. Let me show this off. I could explain it. I don't really need to show it, but let's see. Did I put it in some of these? It would probably be the agent on reveal list that I would do it. But on this package, kind of how you see we have a Jubilee. I like having the wand because it works with like this White Tiger Odin package, worst case scenario. But also for some of this value, we could also put in. I wanted Lockjaw, right? Right? Because the one downside with Age of Venom is the classic, oh, you did this buff, but it's like now you have to draw your cards, so it's only as good as many cards you draw, and if you play those buffed cards. But if you play Lockjaw, kind of similar with the Jubilee, it lets you grab them more quickly. So that'd be kind of interesting to throw into this. The problem is I would want like really good buffers to put in there. Like I even thought about doing like a Spider Ham. You turn Spider Ham into a 1/4 is kind of nice. Ideally though, you would want to play stuff that also gets like buffs, because otherwise you're just limited on your power of being 4s. That's where Ironheart comes in with the Odin to buff it up. I don't even know if that's enough, man. That's why you do Havoc. So that was an idea. We might tweak that and do that. But for now, Agent Hawk. I like Agent Hawk. That worked pretty well. I mean, again, it was just a regular Hawk package. A regular Hawk / Ronin package. And we still have it here, but hey, Agent Venom will be nice. We will be Agent Venoming first on curve, ideally. Draw Ronin. Okay, well, that's fine. The one downside now, based on this, it's like, okay, cool, we played on curve, but now our other curved plays are kind of not the ones that get hit, but it's fine. We can still hit like a Cassandra Nova, which is nice. Or a Darkhawk. Darkhawk does get buffed, because he needed it. I do like Otto's Lab, just forces them to play cards here. Maybe clog them up before they thought. Let's do Rock Slide. Are they doing a clone Agent Venom? Because like Sinister and Brood get buffed with it. So they're doing like a Patriot list. That's kind of interesting. One thing I'm not sure about, I would like to test out is a what's it called? I would love to see how it works with Luke Cage. If with Luke Cage, it means if it's like above, like the Agent Venom brings them down, it doesn't. That'd be interesting. Let's do a Baron Mordor and a Master Mold. Should I do that? What we're doing on turn 5? I think on turn 5 we'll do Darkhawk, and then turn 6 we could do Mystique Korg. Baron Mordor. And then Master Mold, which kind of defeats the point of Baron Mordor. But we can play these two last turn. Oh my goodness. Imagine if I played that wrong. Okay, they go first, which means they could play, and that could pull the Mystique, which interrupts the Darkhawk play. But I'll just play mid. I am just gonna play mid. We could also play left, I guess. I don't know which ones are gonna be the more buff plays. I guess this one just has more tokens than mid. Like Mystique's not gonna get buffed. Carnage! But you're Blue Marvel. 4K. Yep, okay. Literally, of all the things it had to hit. Okay, well, we won left that I know of. Alright, we won left. Cassandra. Okay, so this is where the +4 power for Cassandra also helps. Is normally it would be a 3-0. It only has 5 in the deck, so it would turn into a 3-5. This still gets me a 3-9 because of Agent Venom. Hey, we love that. Oh, I forgot about Hellfire Cafe limiting us. That kind of hurts, but this is still good. Let's go! Second game. Second game. Chocolate rain. All right. Let's go. Love it. Oh. Oh, I should have built a C4 agent list. Yeah, I should have done that. My bad. My bad. Chocolate rain. Do I cork twice? Here's the problem. I think I always cork twice, and it's like a little unnecessary.
I found a rock.
Like I just fill up Sinister Letter too quickly when I do that. When I was like, oh, I could have played Rock Slide in there, and Cassandra, and Darkhawk, and so it's like, okay. Valley End. All right, Master Mold twice, so that they are for sure clogged because it takes them to 6, but they already play a card. Okay, don't love that. Master Mold. Master Mold. And then Black Widow. Black Widow? It's -3. Do I? Oh, it's -3. I don't think I play Black Widow. I mean, I could play it once. Just play one. I hate that so much. I hate that so much. Let's do it. Red Guardian. Ooh, because of the whatever called play. People have done the Grandmaster play to like proc it again. We're not doing that. Agent Venom, Baron Mordor. Help our base power. Darkhawk and then Rock Slide? Rock Slide Cassandra? Alright. I like that. It'll put 2, makes it to 8 again. So it's 6 because of the negative. Unless they do some kind of destroy, but they're probably just doing Ajax, right? Oh, I forgot about the second Rock Slide. It's actually 10. It's bigger. Ooh, they Cassandra. But not good enough. Alright, well, this was an example where Agent Venom didn't really do anything. I mean, it did add 2 power to, you know, which means it turned into a net 2/6. Not bad. I mean, it didn't hit Dark Side. Cassandra got nothing. I'm trying to look at the bottom. Nope, okay. Cassandra didn't get any buffs. Hey. Darkhawk going to Darkhawk, alright? Darkhawk's going to Darkhawk. I'm alright. Play cards? I am playing cards. Oh, I forgot about my alliance. Also, I'm doing a sad thing with my alliance. I am going to be starting to make cuts on my alliance. And make it more of a higher active alliance. I didn't want to make like cuts this last season because obviously it's the last week of the season. Like not a lot of people are always playing on that, and that's fine. So I wanted to wait to see more things before I started kicking people out. What do we got? Win 8 cubes in match, win a location with 4 cards, fill all locations. I don't know if we're doing all these with these decks, but they're a legendary. Activate seems good. Let me see. What do we got for our alliance? It's just a mystery bear. Basic. We could grab activate, but we don't really have activate cards this time. So let's just grab all legendaries. All right, fill all locations, will location of 4 cars. That seems easy. And then win 8 cubes.
Legendary.
Ah! My greed makes me upset. Okay. Let's build a C4 list real quick. A Cerebro 4. Let's do it. All right. What are we getting rid of for it? Clog? Clog? Oh man, my sickness. Everybody take care of your body. How about that? Everybody take care of your body at home, please. You're important. You matter. Age of Venom. What are we doing? Ah, C4. Cerebro! Misty! Super Smash Brothers! Alright, what do you play in the Cerebro 4 list? I heard Cerebro 4 is one of the trash Cerebro decks, which in general the Cerebro decks are kind of eh anyways. And so a Cerebro 4 list is also kind of like, eh. We could do Calling Wing for last turn. Cerebro? I mean, Mysterio? Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. We could just throw in the Cloak for a low cost. 4 power. The other thing I saw was also it's just like, doesn't really get a lot of attack. Right? But that's where, like, I guess the Age of Venom can come in, kind of change some of these into 4 power. So obviously some of them we want to be putting in stuff like, what's it called? Where are you? Where are you? Claw? Yeah. Sarah? Sure. Is Iron Man. Classic. Classic. What I like, though, is you can, you know, because you're doing the Age of Venom, you can kind of, like, cheese a little bit with some of these other cards that aren't 4 power and try to play them. And obviously what people have already kind of theorized is the tactic is to, how can I not find this? The tactic is to go for stuff that have lower power than 4, so that in case you do play them, it doesn't mess up your Cerebro package, is the idea. That's kind of the idea. Let me see. Makari? Hopes? Those are all 3/4s. What all 2? What are lower powers that we might want to put into a Cerebro deck? I don't know, man. There's like no cards I can think of that I'm like, oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Because everything I like, oh, that'd be cool to play, is like cards that buff themselves. And I'm like, oh, well, I can't play that. That's not an option. Okay. There's probably some good cards though, right? Dude, I am not seeing cards I'm like, dude, this changes the game. Like, the only one that's, like, really powerful is obviously, like, the Iron Man, right? Like, that's an obvious run. Well, come on in, Socks Duck. But, like, besides that, it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, the Spider-Ham, again, seems like a good one. Like, some of these more techy cards, I guess you would put in for the Cerebro deck. So, I would think of that. You could put in Shang-Chi, I guess. You could throw in Jeff, I guess. And so you would get rid of stuff like maybe some of these other 4-cost things. I was thinking even maybe Negasonic is kind of good, but I guess like Shang-Chi is a good one. But a lot of these feel like a lot more work for like C3. Just play C3 at this point. It's just like, no, I don't wanna. You could do like Jubilee, I guess, right? Again, it's a 4-1, turns into a 4-4, lets you dig through it. Yeah. What's Blue Marvel? Blue Marvel's a 5-3. Again. Get it out, bust them all out a little bit more. None of these make me excited. Just make me feel pain. Just makes me feel pain. But like, theoretically, you could throw in stuff like Omega Red, Scarlet Spider, and this. But again, that's like pushing it a little bit. But you could do that. You could go that route. You could go like the Brood also. All right, let's do this then. All right, I like the Spider Ham. Jubilee's fine. Sarah, maybe no, but maybe yes. So you have some already for power, and then you put in some like Brood and whatnot. That if they're buffed by Agent Venom, gets a little bit more cheesing power. Where are you? If we're going this route of like the tokens of like Brood and all that with Agent Venom, we could also go. We could put Forged, so we have 2 to possibly buff Brood to get that proc. We also have. It also works for the other card I was thinking of possibly doing in for the C4 list, which is Sinister. Maybe we get rid of Jubilee. Maybe Cloak. I like keeping Cloak and Calling Wind because they are low-cost things that we could kind of use with this. But you Forge. Forge will give 2 power, and then we give it to, you know, obviously like a Brood or Mr. Sinister. And then we worry about playing this bigger cost things. Right? Is that worth it? I don't think that's worth it, man. Obviously, yeah, you could just go the other route of like, or you just put in good stuff. So like, White Widow is really good. You make it into a 2/4. It works in this deck now. Do you just go all in? Do we just go all in? I still want to do the Mr. Sinister, the token route. And so we have Agent Venom, we have Forge to make Mr. Sinister and Brood kind of work in the C4 package. We got Cloaking, Calling Wing. Calling Wing you just play last turn, so that's not too much of a biggie. Makari plays herself. We're not too worried about that. Iron Man, Shang-Chi, Claw does his own thing. Dude, I think this deck's gonna suck, but hey, let's see. Agent C4. All right. We went from Hawk games to Agent C4. Let's see how good this is. I'm not looking forward to this. We got Makari right off the bat. We got Mr. Sinister in the list already. But hey, we got Agent Venom. We got Agent Venom, and we already have Iron Man in hand, so that means we do not get the Iron Man buff, but that's what it is. Jotunheim, that wrecks us. Okay, Agent Venom also did not hit the Mystique, so that kind of hurts. The one bright side is we have a Tillion, So this is going to let us reshuffle. So now with our base power 4, stuff like Brood, we're more likely to draw now. And we do get the Cerebro. Maybe we just play those down the Cerebro now. We don't worry about the Mystique buff, but is what it is. This is locations. All locations are already messing us up. Oh gosh. All right. Ooh, oh yeah, another list you would put in this is I remember seeing this recommended was Onslaught, the thing that doubles ongoing. That would be one you would probably want to try to cheat out for low power. I'm gonna play Cloak. We did get the Brood. I'm gonna play Cloak so that we can move cards over so we can play Brood here. We're probably gonna fill up our lane here and move it all to the right. What is it, a C5 list? It's not a C5 list. It's a Spectrum list. What am I saying? I'm gonna go Claw. I'm gonna go Claw here. Next turn we do Mystique mid, so it's doing Claw, and we'll do Brood left. If this wins, I'll be actually upset. I'll actually be upset. Hey! If oh my goodness, there's no way we win this. Right? There's no way. I could have just played it left, honestly. I didn't need to do that, but this was unnecessary. But I wanted as much Brood lane as possible.
Victory.
Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Come on. I don't deserve that win. We did get the hit on Broods, which was nice. Cloak is a low power move for shenanigans in case something happens. I don't know what we take out though. But if we're playing this list, I do want the Onslaught, right? That is like the cool thing you could do, because that's always one that's kind of hard to be able to play in C decks, because it's like, oh, what, C7? That's what you're doing? But doing it in here is kind of nice. It just means we have to get rid of a card. I like the Vakari. Vakari plays itself. It's fine. We don't have to worry about that. Claw's very good. Iron Man's good. Our options is either like a Forge, and we either accept our loss if we don't hit it with the Ancient Venom. Our other cards, our Brood or Mr. Sinister, or yeah, maybe we just get rid of the Forge. We accept the fate. It's that, or we get rid of like a Calling Wing or a Cloak slash, I don't know. If Calling Wing was lowest power, I would have actually thought about putting in Wolverine, because Wolverine's a 2/2, right? He's a 2/2, and then like he gets discarded, turns into a 2/4. Hidden C4 tag, nobody saw coming, but it's a little bit hard. I mean, you can still do it because it's like we don't have that many 2 costs, right? So it's like you could theoretically still do that. It's a little bit getting in the way of the whole Agent Venom part, but it's like it's something you can do, right? Since you're already discarded with Calling Wing. Where are you? Yeah, he's a 2/2, gets 2 power, turns into a 2/4, but it could land into a random location you don't want. All right, we'll hold off for now. All right, we'll give it another go. I don't think it should have won, but it did. It did win! Oh, gosh. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, we got Cerebro in hand, we got Brood in hand, and we got Mr. Sinister in hand. All cards that we would like to get Ancient Venom, but whatever. As long as we get the Onslaught. If we pull Onslaught now, I will be upset. Okay. We could time Mirror Island in a way to get the buff. We play here, and Makari never hits Mirror Island. Never hits Mirror Island. Never hits Mirror Island. This is where I saw some people playing, what's it called? Luke Cage. So that, in case, you know, you do get negatively hit, you're fine, right? But is what it is. Holding wing right, so they don't know that we have a trash sinister. 4, 5, 6. Okay. We play sinister here, gets blocked by 4. It should get up to Mirror Island, but we're playing into. Come on, man. I'm playing. Come on, man. Dude, I'm not a threat to you. I'm not a threat to you. Look at what I'm cooking with. Look, I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy. All right, well. This is cool. I love this. I should not stay in. But I'm staying in out of spite. Out of spite, I say. I didn't draw the onslaught either, so. Or the Age of Venom. Did they float energy? No. They did. Never mind, I lied. Ah! Alright. Okay. This is why you're not supposed to play like Cerebro right off the bat. I get that. I understand. We're not gonna play this deck though. Look, I liked my Darkhawk package, man. It was just Darkhawk, but like a little bit better. All right, let's play Agent Bounce. Obviously, if you have some other, you know, scalers, this would be better, I think. Like a Hit Monkey. I don't know what Hit Monkey's base power is. A Werewolf by Night. I can see some of those being really good. I think a card we could probably weave into this list, since we are running Black Swan, is a Falcon, because again we're like bouncing these one drops and whatnot. Tis a idea we're doing. All right, we want to draw Beast. That's our best hit, because Beast does get hurt by Agent Venom. Okay. Iron Man today does not want to get buffed by Agent Venom for some reason. For some reason. I don't know. I don't know why, but here we are. Scream! Never seen before. Scream. Alright. Now we do the Kingpin play. Aw, what? I just got my buffed hood, and now you're going to play Quantum Realm? Alright, well. Let's do that. Let's then... Here's the thing. Iron Man would be nice there, but oh well. I want my Hawkeyes, but maybe Swan's better. We'll do my Hawkeyes, because we could weave the arrows into the Swan. And do I play into Quantum Realm? I think I play into Quantum Realm. You have to play like Kingpin, where you play here. Nice. Him arrows and basic arrows. Not quite what we want, but it is what it is. Graven. Okay. Buffed Hawkeye. Do we just fill it up? I think we do. We kind of have to accept it.
Taking aim.
Taking aim. Scream procs whenever a enemy card moves, not when it goes in this location, like Craven. Reading the card explains the card. Oh gosh. Oh, I didn't know that. How was I supposed to know? Okay, we're fine. I mean, we're obviously fine. We're gonna activate Swan, so next turn we're fine. We're gonna play Basic Barrel, we're gonna play Demon, and then we're gonna bounce them back up. But I thought it was like Craven. Dude, that makes it better. That makes it better. Dude. Oh man, what a good card. A bounce. Please, please. Oh, I wanted them to move Quantum Realm. One of my cards out. And then, okay, they got a dagger that's obviously going to scale. Yeah, I think doing a little bit of move package could work fine in this in the deck list. There. Oh my goodness, actually, this is buffed. I kind of wanted the Agent Venom, the Agent US Agent, but I think we do this. The bounce stuff is just gonna bounce pretty good. I mean, and again, this did have the base power fuller because of Agent Venom, so it's like I do like that. But yeah, seeing that with the Scream,
Victory.
I thought it was a Craven proc, man. I thought it was a Craven proc. That's so much better. That's so much better. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize that. That's crazy. Dude, that makes me want to roll on it. Man, I can't spend too much though. That's the thing. Because it's like, what are we going to spend on? Right? I have 6 keys. We have Scream this week. Next week is Misery, which I am going to skip on. I'm going to skip on Misery, all right? Misery doesn't seem like my card. I'm fine with that. I'll skip on it. Next is Scorn. Then waiting on Scorn. Scorn is a must-have. And then from there, it's Toxin. Toxin is also a must-have. And then last one is Agent it's not Agent. It's Anti-Venom, which seems fine. You could probably do some cheesy stuff with it, but it's like, I'm okay if I don't get that, right? So, Scream, I kind of want. Here's the priority. I want Scorn. I want Toxin. I want Scorn. I want Toxin. Toxin's better. Toxin's probably the best card. It's just solid, good card. Just bounce. So, I want Scorn. I want Toxin, and then Scream. So do we roll on this? We might. Because I have 6 keys. And, oh, man. Are we doing it? That instantly won me over. That instantly won me over of making it better. It's just solid. Like, it's like, it doesn't have to be crazy good, but that is the one downside of Craven, is the fact that, like, oh, you see Craven, you see Kingpin, what you do, you play at that location so that they can't get that proc. That's where Madam Web comes in to kind of reposition. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter with Scream. So Scream seems, oh my goodness. I like that. Dude, should Craven just have that effect? Or would it be too good? I'm panicking. I'm just pressing a bunch of buttons. We do have some creds, baby. What are we spending on creds? I forgot. What was the... I kind of said it last stream, I thought. What was the next thing I was going to be upgrading? Also, I just got this variant for Beast not too long ago. I did pay for this one because I didn't have Beast at the time. But, you know, I do like Dan Hip. We'll see. All right, let's do upgradable. I think I started Quinjet. I started Ironheart because Ironheart is, I got 3 already splits, and I do have a lot of boosters for it from back in the day. I think the other option was also like Blob. I haven't played too much Blob recently, but like Airship package, right? Let's do Ironheart. It's a classic. I've had this in my deck list for a while. Perfect. Oh. It was meant to be. Reunited and it feels so good.
Infinity.
Yeah, I like Stream. Stream seems... I haven't played it. Played one game against it. And we beat the list. But, dude, that feels kind of nice. You don't even have to do too much move for that shenanigans. Alright. I don't have a Punisher, so yeah, I'll take that. I forgot I got alternate cards. It's been so long. It's been so long. Copycat, love it. Who's a good boy? I'm a good boy. Oh. Oh. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I remember I was looking this up. I forgot you can get ink splits on 4. After 4. That's crazy. On the 4th one. All right. Easy dub. Easy dub. I still don't have a skin for you. Oh yeah, I played so much on reveal. Gold tone, sure. Why not? I kind of like the common with that. But we'll do it. Gold, legendary. Goes with the name. Reunited and it feels so good. I don't know why that's in my head right now. I'm sorry. I beg for your forgiveness. We are Venom Chapter 1, Creeping Fear. I know, again, this is something that takes more work, takes more cost, but one thing I've thought about with these kind of like chapters and logs, what if it had like a small paneling that did tell a story? Like that's kind of the idea, like what's kind of doing is a little bit, but like what if it had like a very small, short paneling that made like a very small issue? I think that would be really cool. Obviously costs more, works more for what really, but I like it. I think it'd be a cool thing to do. Do we roll on it? I saw one game of it, and I was just like, ooh, ooh. But I do like the mean move package. We'll hold on. That was one game of the agent bounce, and that was pretty good. I already liked how it played. Let's try out Agent Small reveal. For some reason, Iron Man is avoiding Agent Venom. I don't know. But we already know it's good. We already know that proc is good, so it's like we don't have to worry too much about that. Agent Venom early, love it. I was looking at my hand and I saw the Mr. Fantastic. I was like, what are you doing in here? Why are you here? Obviously, let's do... Ooh. We drew a lot of our hits. Again, though again, all these are pretty good. Like, all of them have a Agent Venom buff, besides Odin. So I guess that makes sense why it's like, oh, we draw a bunch that doesn't get hit. It's fine. Agent Venom left, because I think we're going to maybe Wong package Castle Blackstone, ideally, but we'll see. If we draw into it, this could work out pretty good for the White Tiger Odin package now. Death's Domain, alright. White Tiger's nice. I mean, White Widow. Feels bad if we do it in Widow's Death's Domain, won't lie. Honestly, we could odd curve reach into Death's Domain. But we could also try to clog Castle Blackstone. We'll wait. They'll probably play a card. Let's wait till they actually play a card and then we'll White Widow. Athena. So sick. Alright. We Red Guardian the Athena. Nice. And then we have the Hood. Oh! I think we play Hood left. Oh, they go first. But they never play anything lower than Athena. Red Guardian always hits his mark. Speaking of Red Guardian, I saw the trailer for the Thunderbolts. For that coming out soon. I'm pretty pumped for it. It could be good. Havoc. Ooh, hitting the U.S. agent wouldn't be too bad, but Athena's better. Okay. We didn't. We didn't hit the Athena. I guess now if we get White Tiger, that'll be pretty good. Okay, so we got the Odin. Now we just need to draw. We can play Wong. We can do this. And then just try to White Tiger. Kind of proud of that, actually. They never played in Castle Black. Okay. All right, they did play in Castle Blackstone. Okay, they do a 4 buff mid. We can Havoc them. That'd be kind of funny. Because they expect to gain more power. We do Rogue. We get 4. This goes to 16. Or this goes to 15. Then we get 4. This is the fun play. Let's do it. I forgot. For some reason, my mind went, oh, the Hawk doesn't, you know, doesn't trigger yet. That they missed the time to do it. What? Oh, Havoc's not ongoing. I forgot. Oh. The other play was just on reveal Odin's shenanigans, but is what it is. All right, let's try this again. I don't hate this. Obviously, I think where Age of Venom lies so far, very, 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 very brief impressions, is packages that are already, like, their things are under 4 already. So it's like you're still mostly doing the normal package as is, but it just has a little bit of an extra buff to it. I think that's what I like about it. We do have Odin in hand, which means we don't have to worry about our what's it called? We actually get our buff from Age of Venom if we play him, so that's cool. Sadly, we did draw Ironheart, which is one of our goated hits, but then again, I think our most goated hit is probably White Tiger. Ooh. We could Red Guardian. We could Red Guardian, but I think we'll play into Asgard with Age of Venom. We got to do Age of Venom as soon as possible. We want the proc. Dagger. Dang. And the double power. All right. I see you. Ooh, Wong would be nice. Wong's also a pretty good hit. Wong, Ironheart, Rogue. But I'm going for the Red Guardian. Multiple man, good hit. Yeah. All right, now we're going Wong package. Maybe I threw a little bit by doing this, but it's fine. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. 110, pretty good. 110's pretty good. We could go for Jubilee. Hope we get a White Tiger and dubs. And we win. Oh. What am I doing? Wong, Rogue. No, it's not Mystique. It's Rogue. What am I thinking? I kind of want to. Let's just do Jubilee. Jubilee, we always pull the White Tiger. Jubilee, we always pull the White Tiger. Yeah, if we hadn't done the Red Guardian, we could have done the Iron Heart, and then, yeah. Just bigger power difference, right? Actually, I did not look at the power difference. I think it's by 1. 37, 36. Woo! Agent Venom coming in. Clutch. Yikes. Yeah, I kind of like this. I mean, it's fine. It's not like the craziest play, but it works. Agent Small Surf. I'm not too interested in it, but I can see it working. Agent Move. Do I care about? Agent Move seems like a bad thing to try out right now. With Scream existing. Let's try out the bounce package again. Again, we don't have crazy procs with this, right? Maybe we take out... Nah, I don't... I was gonna say maybe we take out Beast, but it's like I'd rather just like put in Falcon in general. They always playing Kill. All right, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. No! Also, we always miss our Iron Man. That's crazy. All right, well, White Widow. Kaka. Bishop. Yo, uncool. Bounce, bounce, bounce. All right, never mind. U.S. Agent Throne Room's good. Just do that. I don't love it, but it's fine. Oh my goodness. Well, they won left.
Taking aim.
Disruption! Iron Man mid. Even though the Hawkeye would be kind of nice. No, we don't have a report. Clog. I forgot about Clog, but this is the best we could do.
Iron Man.
No! No! Don't do what I was gonna do last turn! Please! Acid arrow. They could easily beat me, but let's see if they can.
Opponent snapped.
I'm out. Another one for Clog. Another one for Clog. That's the problem with a card like Scream coming out recently. Is honestly, this is a bad meta for it. Clog is bad for move and whatnot. But, what are you gonna do? One game. Can we get one game where we actually Agent Venom the Iron Man, please? I beg. Alright. Funny game. Funny game. Come on. You don't have a Wonder Up? Don't you guys have phones? Ah. I do like that. Imagine if we just went all in. Black Swan there's fine. You do that. What about second Morbius?
I am reborn. Opponent snapped.
Black Swan's kind of pointless right now. Feels bad to see that.
I am Iron Man.
Ah. It hit my 1-1. Ah, you fool. Okay. Well, let's Bishop. Let's Black Swan, even though it doesn't matter. Let's Hood. White Widow. Iceman. For the extra power of the Bishop. Don't hit the Iron Man. Okay, I was gonna say US Agent left is kind of fine because it doesn't really do anything. Makes room for more Bishop shenanigans, right? Good. Okay, we're gonna put our second Bishop right. I don't think it's enough, but Bishop. Beast. Demon. See if it's enough. I don't think it is. I'm not doing math. I don't care. I don't think that's enough. I'm not doing math. I'm just throwing things down. Oh! No! I was a fool! Oh well. Well. Oh. Hey, I get my rewards for the rank. So yeah, I like it. I like it in the bounce package. Obviously, if you have more procs, like chaos cards for your bounce cards, that'd be interesting. I'm also interested to see if you actually do get the benefit of the actual benefit of if you have like something that's higher, like a beast or something like that, and then you play Luke Cage. Does that keep it at its same power? That would be interesting. Ah, this is the Infinity back. Okay, it's the Gold Venom. All right, I dig it. All right, what's our mystery variant? Let's see what is something good. Pixel, please. All right. Do I have an Ultron? I don't think I do. That's the worst. When it's like, oh, I already have a solid variant, and then it's like, oh, I got another. It's like, oh, okay. Well, that's never gonna see the light of day. What do you think I am, a man who changes his variants? You fool. Yeah, let me just do this real quick. Okay, I don't have a variant for Ultron. Okay. Where did I get all my credits from? Oh yeah, right. I just I just did this. I was like, what the? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Quality? Upgradable, right? Not bad. Are we doing Blob now? We could do Blob. We could do Quinjet. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? $803 boosters. Blob though is like a big finisher. And having your big finish be all spicy coloring is kind of nice. I won't lie. We have one split. How many splits of this do we have? We have 2. All right. Well, Blob it is. We are not doing this guide though. I did one of the flavor of the famine. No more. Split. Split. That bus. Beginning this season, making some good progress. You love to see that. To our next key. You love to see that, Jeff. All right. Cool. Immune to charms. I'm immune to your charms. They have little effect on me. Captain America. Okay. Collect your tokens. Scarlet Spark. Nice. Blew my allowance at the track. Okay, that's yikers. Cool. So yeah, I think so far my favorite package is still just the Agent Hawk deck, just because it's still just Darkhawk. But it's like, oh, if you get the Agent Venom, it's like, oh, okay, that's like a good amount of points buffs. So that's kind of nice. I like that. I like it a lot for the Cassandra Nova, where it helps her Cassandra Nova late game, right? Kind of help counterbalance the fact that you're playing it late and they drew through the cards, right? Love that. C4, yeesh. Unless you're cheating out and actually hit your roll for like Onslaught, I can see that being fun. But like besides that, yikes, I'm good. Agent move, I don't want to try out yet. Let's throw a key to the Witcher. All right, let's do it, baby. Let's see if we can hit Scream, baby. We have Mobius and Mobius. It is a good card, so it wouldn't be a bad thing. Man Thing, it's not the worst thing to get, right? But both of these are Series 4, kind of feels bad. I could get a random Series 4 or 5. That would kind of feel bad, but let's see what we get. I'm willing to throw one key at this and see what happens. Come on. Please. One hit wonder. And we got Mobius and Mobius. Here's the problem, though. Even though this is a good card, I don't think I'm ever going to play this. This seems like one of those good tech cards that I will never be running. Ongoing, your cost can't be increased. Your opponent's cost can't be reduced. So it's like a lot of Loki, a lot of stuff like that, a lot of discount stuff. That's a way to get around it. Which, I mean, I can see that maybe being a good tech in this upcoming season, because it looks like there's going to be a lot of bounce this upcoming season. So I can see that happening, but is what it is. All right. I can't spend any more keys. I can't. I gotta save for Scorn because I want Scorn, and I have to save for what's it called? Toxin. Those are the two I gotta get them. I gotta get them, and I don't think I'm gonna get up to 8 keys by then. Maybe, but I don't think so. So it's like one of them I'm gonna be risking it a bit, unless I get lucky. Which is, hey, the odds are possible. The odds are possible. Yeah, I'm a bit far away from tokens too, to be able to buy one of them with tokens. Where am I at? I'm at 1. I'm at 13. So I still wish that you could just like pin the weekly card. I think that would be cool. I think it would be fine. Like, I don't think it would ruin anything if you made it that way to where it's like you could key it, and then if you unpin it, right, then it's like, oh, it goes to the week, whatever week it's at. I think that's fine. I don't think that would break the game at all. All right. Back to Agent Hawk. Back to Agent Hawk, baby. Yeah, no, Scream seems... the one game we played against Scream, I liked. I liked it. I think it's gonna do, as people were saying, it's gonna do a lot for that archetype that's not really existent. It's gonna help kind of build that archetype of like, hey, if you play this, you know, you can. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. All right. I think it's gonna help a lot. The idea why Iceman's in here is it kind of helps with like messing them up so they can't play the card, but it's more in here as like another 1-drop in this deck, because we're running our boss cards as like 5-drops, Darkhawk and Ronin. If last turn play we want to play Darkhawk, we would like to play Darkhawk in a 1-drop. So that kind of helps with that. That's kind of the idea. Baxter building. Master Mold? Yeah. Master Mold is better than Baron Mordor, because it helps with actually forcing them to ideally... Okay, they did play a card. If they didn't, though, right, then it's like, okay, it possibly clogs them up, makes it so there's one less card they drew, so Cassandra Nova can pop off, but I think I'm going to go Agent Venom. Let's see, if we do Agent Venom now, our hits are Iceman, Mystique, Black Widow, Rockslide, and then Ronin and Zorberman do not care. It's not the best, but we can do it. We'll do it. Again, one of the good hits with Agent Venom is Cassandra Nova, to be honest. Okay, now it's 6 power we'd be adding with Cassandra. I'm fine with spacing this out. So we do Cassandra now, and then we can do a Zorberman. So a Zorberman will turn into a 4/9. I don't hate that. And then we'll just last turn play Darkhawk. Oh, okay, that works too.
Aid my hand.
Could also just Mystique, though. I'm gonna play Darkhawk, and we might draw Rockslide. If we draw Rockslide, that'd be kind of nice. Okay, Spectra? No. What am I saying? What is this list? I don't know what list this is, but it does scare me. Okay. Well, we didn't get it, but we could still do Darkhawk. So Mystique goes into Darkhawk, and Baron Mordor lowers the lizard. Unnecessary, but let's do it. And the 4 base power. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so Mystique is also a good hit.
We are the future.
Ooh, not enough. right.
Victory.
Again, I like this list. I think it works. I think it works mostly because it's just nothing crazy. It's still very much what it is, and just slight buffs. Which, hey, we'll take it. Gotta dip out, scrubs. Going to work. Love the stream. Thanks, Dylan. Appreciate it. Have a good time at work. I hope everything goes smoothly, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. A good rest of your day. I'm gonna have to heat up my coffee. My coffee. It's gone cold, and I have not had much coffee, and I'm a bit tired. All right, we got Agent Venom. We can play Agent Venom on Curve. We do miss 2 of our goated polls of Cassandra and Mystique, but is what it is. You know what? We'll be generous. Have the card. Okay. Also, maybe I shouldn't have gave them Agent Venom only because it is still a 2/4, which is a good statted card. But here we are. I guess I could play Black Widow. That's fine. Play Black Widow, messes them up, gives us another turn. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, I really did not realize that just happened anywhere. That was the craziest part. Rock Slide? We could Rock Slide, right? They're doing an Agent Venom stream. That's interesting. I'm interested to see what. Oh, is this the game we're doing here? I kind of like Scream, man. I kind of like Scream. It hurts my soul. We're just gonna give it back and forth. We also do Master Mold, and we need to do Cassandra while we can. We'll do Master Mold here.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Okay, now we're actually getting a better game with Scream. Getting to see what Scream really can do, and I'm liking it, man. Okay, we clogged them up. We did not clog them up, but they do have Widow's Bite. We got a 4/7. 4/11 and 3. Sure. Widow's Bite. Just give each other the Widow's Bite. Yeah, maybe I should have gave them cards, but well. Did we win, right? I don't remember what we played. We played 3 power. So we lose right by 1. Yep. Giving them the Agent Venom is just like a good low cost thing. Okay, I like Scream. Like this was what two moved things, 1 more counting Aunt May, so 3, just 3 alone, and it got it up to a 2/8, which is like pretty solid. And yeah, I like it. Obviously, it's not too broken. I kind of wish it would proc in the way of like more than once per turn, right? I do kind of wish it would do that. Though that's where it would get kind of crazy with the Hercules and whatnot, but it's fun. Come on. I still think in my mean move package, I'd still probably run a Hercules. It's easily a card that can get cut, but it's like if you're gonna run Kraven and Kingpin, I like the idea of like getting to bounce them around so much. Cool.
I found the rock.
Clog, I scream. Sadly, no agent Venom. Do I Black Widow them? Let's Black Widow them. Did they have to play 2 more Claw cards? Oh, they did. Wait, you gave me back the Titania. Which means you have to play 1 more card. Alright, still have to invest a lot to win that location, so that's kind of funny. Let's Ronin. Ronin white, get white hot room for next turn. They're gonna Viper mid, which sucks, but is what it is. Alright. Rock slide. Is this doing too much over here? It might not be. Love that. They still have to play a card on the left. That's kind of funny. And, yeah. Last thing we did with Cassandra, so we play Cassandra again, and Baron Mortar. Wait. That's fine. Guess it doesn't make a difference. Negative zone. Okay. Okay. Oh. Green. The Green Goblin doesn't count, right? For the Ajax buff. I'm correct in that, right? For each card in play afflicted with negative power. This isn't afflicted, right? It just is negative power. But like this, all the negative zone, right? Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go heat up my coffee. Your boy's gonna need some coffee. Alright? Be right back. right. Let's do this. Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna spy on people. I'm gonna do a little bit of reconnaissance. I want to see what some people are doing. Another list I heard about possibly doing was of zoo. People talk about possibly doing zoo lists. That could be kind of interesting. Person got bounce lists where they have both Bast and Venom, which I guess works. They are running it with Mysteria, so I think it does work like what we thought, where you do the Agent Venom to the Mysterio, which buffs it, right? Theoretically. Pretty sure. Let me keep looking real quick. Someone titled this 2 new cracked cards. Interesting. Interesting thing to say. Both of them are cracked. What is this? I'm very confused by this list. What am I missing from this list? Is the thing I'm confused about. Because it's another list that has Bast or Agent Venom. I'm watching Bink's streams right now. His list that he's playing in the moment is a Wasp, Yellow Jacket, Bast, Spider-Ham, Psylocke, Agent Venom, Magic, Crystal, Viper, Lady Jane Foster, and Odin and Destroyer. I don't know what the Odin's for. I won't lie. I don't know what's the Odin's for. I'm very confused by this list. Like, I can kind of get, like, the Lady Jane Foster so that you can, like, Wasp, Yellow Jacket, you buff them up. So there's 0-4s. That's, like, some surprise power. I can kind of get that. Or you at least Bast them, so that at least they're Bast. And it's like, okay, that's interesting. Like, is the Odin just there for the Viper? You re-trigger Viper to clog them up fully without them thinking about it? Is that what it is? Odin's there to reproc the Destroyer? I don't know, man. That's the list I don't know about, man. You use it to draw the crystal. I don't know, man. All right. That's my reconnaissance. We took a gander at what's going on, what people are cooking with. I don't know, man. All right. When looking at this list, I still think we could take a gander at what it would look like to do a zoo list. Could be interesting. We're getting rid of C4. I do not want to play C4. That was not a pleasant experience, I'll tell you what. Imagine if we rebuilt, what's it called? Binks's deck. We try to see what his deck list is about backwards. We build it and then just play it and like try to figure it out. It sounds like such a pain in the butt way to try to do this. I'll rebuild the deck. I'll show you what he was cooking with. I was confused by it. I'm missing a few cards though. Not like missing cards. I mean like I can't remember what cards he was. What else he had? He had Destroyer. He had Odin. He had Lady Jane, and then 2 other cards. What are the 2 other cards I'm missing? I already got Bass. I already got that. Let me pull it back up. It's such a dumb way to try to figure out a deck. Such a dumb way. Oh man, especially when normally you could like probably hear commentary and figure out what they're. Oh, Viper. Viper's one of them. Right. Where's Viper? Crystal's the other one. So you're drawing your buffed cards. This is the deck. I don't understand this deck list too much, man. That's what pains me. Maybe Odin's like reproc. I don't know what. Oh! I know what deck this is. That's the deck. Have a Destroyer. You know what? Here you go. Have a Destroyer. Here you go, buddy. Such a mean deck. I remember watching a video of Regis Kilbin trying to build this when Viper first got changed. When Viper first got changed to one of your other cards here, switches with lowest power. So basically, okay, so how do we do this list? Age of Venom. This is so hard to try to figure out since it's such a technical deck. Basically, what you want to do is you need Destroyer to be the lowest power. So, okay, so maybe it's just like, that's why you have the Bastard or Age of Venom. It's below Viper. You then have, you play it down. Sadly, the Destroyer only destroys cards of other location, but still the idea is you nerf Destroyer with either Venom or Bast. You then make it into a 6-turn game, so you can have Destroyer play, have Viper there, then you last turn do Odin, Destroyer, Viper, and you need Viper to be played first, so that Viper will send over the Destroyer, and then the Destroyer will proc, and that's how you win. Let's try it out. I don't know the Psylocke. The Psylocke, I guess if you don't get Psylocke in there in case you don't actually get the magic off. Are we just gonna chill this music? All right, let's do it. This is such a terrifying list to just be chilling with. What a crazy. Okay, all right. I understand the mission now. This still is probably a deck that is so hard to pull off. So hard to pull off. Oh gosh. Which is good. You don't want this to be very easy to pull off, but hey. I kind of want to put Viper into Aunt May's so that we have a very what's it called? Buffed Viper. So that's easier to have Viper send over the whatever card. But I guess it doesn't matter either way, right? It doesn't really matter either way. So we might as well just play Spider Ham somewhere, put Viper in there or something. Probably just play Agent Venom into Aunt May's. That's a good hit. Godspeed, let's go. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Okay, so this is not our destroyer play. All right, this is not our destroyer area because they're gonna want to fight for this. Now, obviously, if we get it, that'd be nice because it helps us again with magic or Psylocke to cheat out our cards quicker. But we are not sending Destroyer into this lane. Oh, we could also just Castle Blackstone. Never mind. Castle Blackstone here. We have our Destroyer at 4. Vipers at 5. Oh, God. See, that's going to be the harder part, is when Agent Vem's low. But I guess it's one of your other cards here with the lowest power. So it, you know, even if they're the same power, it's fine. That's crazy. If we actually pull this off, I'll be shocked. They went crazy mid. They went crazy mid. And then this is for like final turn shenanigans. Lane Jane Foster will even thin our deck. Honestly, if I wasn't worried about the Aunt May proc of that moving Viper mid, which ruins the whole deal, I'd probably like do Aunt May's. But let's not do that. I guess I could have on Curd played left, but it does show our hand a bit. Lady Jane mid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I have to play Viper. I have to play Viper. Because I'm running out of turns. Because next turn I have to destroy her. We have 4 cards in the deck. Dude, if we pull this off first game, I will be so happy. Now, the other problem is they could clog left. If they clog left, we really are doomed for it. Okay. I'm going to wait out the clock a bit so that they think we have nothing. But I assume once I play the Destroyer, they're going to know what we're doing. Also, there's the downside of the fact that they could easily just clog up. Since they're a bounce deck, they might just play everywhere, right? Okay, I'm hoping some of those bounce up. Yes, okay, the beast. That's what we wanted. All right. Now, I don't think they've ran into this, so they probably don't know what we're doing. But let's see what happens. Okay, and then we do Wasp, and then we do Yellow Jacket, and then we do Wasp. GG's. Okay, please, please, if this works. If this works, I'll be so happy. I won't play the deck anymore. Please give me this one. They snapped. If they leave, okay, they can also fill it left. I hope they don't.
Are ye worthy?
Oh man. Oh man. We're so close, man. Oh. The bounce list, man. Oh. I guess they were like, maybe they're going to do some kind of shenanigans of like a Shadow King or something like that, right? That's a possibility, but like, come on. Ah, we're so close. All right. All right. I respect it. I respect the deck. I don't know if I want to keep playing this. I don't know how consistent of a deck this is, right? Because you either do the one thing or you lose. That's it. That's it is a cheese deck. All right. Let's go back to Agent Hawk. That was funny though. That was funny. We we tried. All right. You can't say we didn't try. Iceman. Schmurder World. Schmurder World. Do we just do Cassandra Azorb next turn? Or do we do Rock Slide first? I think you do Rock Slide, right? Because it's technically a net boost. Right? Theoretically? I mean, you could theoretically Rock Slide Absorbing Man, then go in there instead of getting two Cassandras. But I like doing the more Cassandras. Pop, pop. They don't have a lot of room left. Okay, now we Korg Cassandra, or we Korg Cassandra, and then we do Absorbing Man left.
Hey man, I'm Cook.
3-8, love that. 3-8 feels good, baby. And then we Absorbing Man left. I mean, we could go Ronin and then we just do Master Mold Mystique, but I don't think that's worth it. Now, if we had Agent Venom, I could see maybe doing that. Yeah. Strong Guy, they are planning to dump. Oh, this is the Dracula dump I've heard so much about. I've heard tales about this Dracula dump. TSLG was playing this a lot. We won by 2, that's crazy. And then we got Darkhawk. Hey! We'll just play Darkhawk right. Yep. GG's.
Victory.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Come on, we gotta try this again, right? We can't just one and done it, right? I feel the calling, the temptations. I'm tempted by its vile acts. Let's do it, man. Okay, so this is where we want the best, right? Okay, we don't play the super flow, that's good. Magic is a bit unnecessary, but just in case there's shenanigans, and we can play into negative zone, which is kind of funny, because they're not going to want to play in negative zone, and we play in and give them a destroyer. That's kind of fun. Hood, all right. Never mind, they are a clog, but hey, that means on curve we can Viper left. when they send over the hood, we can then send it back with Viper, and then we later can do the destroyer stuff. Yeah. Do we want to do Agent Venom? I kind of want to do Agent Venom only because it does seem good. Like solid. It still does buffs to some of our cards, like Spider-Ham, Psylocke, Bast, Yellow Jacket, Wasp, this Odin. Odin gets wrecked. But I think we rather do Crystal, right? We're trying to find our combo. I mean, I was gonna say Crystal screams I'm a combo deck. That's what it's. Okay, let me get Bast, please. Alrighty then. I think we have to play in Super Flow, right? We have to play in Super Flow because they're just gonna Bast, unless they Bast the. I mean, they maybe they're not. Maybe they're just a bounce deck, actually. Would they run Viper just to have it? I feel like they might. I guess I could do this, so it makes sense why we did this. Okay, I like that. All right, we have a chance. Now, there is one downside, and we ran into this last time. We have one simple problem. One simple problem. I can't do Agent Venom, right? Do we just go for the Destroyer as soon as possible? I think we have to go for the Destroyer as soon as possible because they're gonna fill up the board. Please. No, I need the Falcon or something. Okay, they definitely fill up left. They definitely fill up left. Right? Please. Please. Please! They definitely fill up left. Or they pass because it's turn 6 out of 7. Oh, I'm sorry, Grandpa. Grandpa, I am sorry! I'm sorry, Grandpa. I'm sorry, Grandpa. We send it over. Burn, baby! Burn! We got it off. Hey, and I was a generous guy. I was a generous man. All right? One more turn. I let him get Super Flow again. He actually probably wins. But, yeah. That was fun. He has 3 cards, so we can buff it by 3, so we win no matter what left. That's crazy. That's crazy. If we had, and if we were able to actually on curve do Agent Venom, all these would be buffed also. Ooh, Mysterio. He was able to do it one more than I was expecting. GG's! That's crazy. That is a way better way to be able to do it. I mean, you could theoretically, again, you could have done this before with Bast, but now you can do it with just Agent Venom, though also now. Wow. Wow. All right. All right. Oh, man. See, I like this because this reminds me of the, it's one of those type of decks that are like weird, different, not like your normal decks. It reminds me of like the weird Killmonger, Ultron, Death, Galactus deck, like you know, one of those weird ones where it's like it's not the normal deck. This kind of got that feel to it where it's just like, oh, it's a weird package that you could try, and you know, having another piece in it to make it more consistent obviously good. There is one thing I think I would like to tweak with it, and this is very unnecessary for the type of deck we're doing here. But because you're like last turn doing all that shenanigans. No, I don't think you could. Okay. The only thing would be like a Shadow King or something like that, but I don't think you could do that, really. Unless you did it like how we did last time, where we cheated out energy and we got to turn 6, but that's not happening often. All right. I got my 1 win with Have a Destroyer deck. Have a Destroyer. You know what? Have a Destroyer. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then I guess, yeah, no, I don't know. You can't really pay off that. You just have to hope that wins. Which is where all the 0 cost that you're buffing comes in. But yeah. And a 1 cost to play at the end. Right? That's the idea? Because it's magic, so on turn 7 you can Odin 1 cost. And theoretically you could probably play a different 1 cost, right? I'm trying to see what other 1 cost you would put in instead as like a final turn. The only thing I can think of is like maybe a rocket raccoon you could put in. And if it hits, then it's even bigger than a 1/4. It's like a 1/9. But if not, it's a 1/4. I could see that. But I do like Spider Ham though also. I just like him as a card. It just, yeah, it means you do not play this on 1 though. For that kind of play, theoretically. But Bass also feels that role if you actually do hit with the Agent Venom. All right, this is a crazy deck. I kind of want to play more of this deck. That's so mean. It's such a mean deck in a way that's not like, you know. It's the classic, oh, let me on turn 2 play Havoc turn... You can't even do it on turn 2. That's the hardest part. Basically, Havoc, you Viper out the Havoc early. Oh, man. I know how you do it. The Viper play, you do Viper on the left on turn 3. Turn 4, you do Havoc in the middle, and then you do what's it called? Then you do to the left, Grandmaster. So you move over your Viper, and it procs again and sends it over. But that's turn 4, which means on turn 5 they have 4 energy. Turn 6 they have 4 energy. So it's like, it's not like early plays Havoc. But yeah. All right, that's the Have a Destroyer deck. That's crazy. I am flabbergasted. I'm stunned. I am stunned by how that went. I'm glad we got a win with it. You would think my hunger would be sated, but I don't know, man. I almost want to keep going. More. But even I know it's like a negative deck, right? So it's like you got to be careful with it. Like, how consistent is it really? Did we just cord? I was hoping it was gonna have some kind of effect. I was wrong. Cord!
I found a rock.
I found a rock. Quantum Realm. Alright. Well, I know where we're playing in. Ooh, Baron Mordor or a Master Mold. We talked about this last time. I think you Master Mold. Just in case they don't play a card. Okay, they did.
Taking aim.
So you can clog them up, but hey, here we are. Yo, take some 2/3s. And then, unless we get Rock Slide. Okay, We didn't. Let's play Cassandra mid. Ooh. Turns into a 3-9 because of Quantum Realm. And then we'll go again with a Zorban Man. Probably on the right. I guess we could do it on the left, but Agent Venom. A little bit late in the game for Agent Venom. Doesn't buff too much, but that's fine. What am I listening to? It's not my normal music. Okay. What do we got? Dark Hawk. Dark Hawk. Do we just Dark Hawk right? Yeah, we Dark Hawk right, and then we can Mystique mid and like Vibranium or something. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! I mean, we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Is this overkill? That might be, but let's do it. Pulling 8 on left and then a good amount right. We should be good. Unless they just Shang-Chi. Is an option. Truly an option. Wasp. Okay. Iron Man.
Iron Man.
We do not beat an Iron Man. Oh, but we went mid and right. Okay. I saw the Wasp for a second. I thought we were cooked.
Victory.
GG's. Why the Wasp in here? Am I crazy? Why is Wasp in here? This play, though, was nice. I like the Miss Marvel. That was fun. This is definitely an Agent Venom deck, right? Has to be. Has to be an Agent Venom deck, right? Agent Venom bounce, right? So it probably has Bishop. That's where it's like the 0 cost helps with like playing more cards. And if you buff them, I mean, the Wasp and stuff like that is pretty good if you get them with Agent Venom, right? Because they're just 0/4s, which is like, I mean, I can see that. Iceman. Hook. Ooh, I like that variant. Hook me up with Agent Venom on curve, please, for Atilian. I'll even take it on turn 3. I'm fine with that. Okay. So still a chance. Hook me up. Agent Venom, please, I beg. What? Baron Mordor! Mordor. So, Ronin does good in this list. I don't think they have any Clog. I snap, they leave. Black Widow. Black Widow, Ronin, Mystique. Which is better? I mean, the Dark Hawk, right? Oh! Okay. What about second Dark Hawk? Shang-Chi, I'm dead. Yeah, the random Shang-Chi.
Power must be controlled.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, man. That's, you know what? Yep. Look, if they're staying in and I had played down Darkhawk on turn 5 and it's buffed, yeah, maybe I should have assumed something was up. When it's like, when you look at the mean move package, what big power are they going to be playing instead to overbeat me? Like what? Like a Magneto? Maybe? What I'm saying is, that was on me.
Hey man,
Board.
cool.
Okay, we got Mystique, Darkhawk, fun. Subterranean. Oh, dude, if we had gotten Agent Venom or already had him, that would have been so good. Oh, what a good, like, play. I mean, obviously, the Subterranean ultimately is better for us since we already have our combo here. Ooh, I wanted the Black Widow, but I think we do Agent Venom. So we're going to put in power here, and then obviously Darkhawk, Mystique, left and mid is our game plan. Which means I guess we could theoretically just fully avoid Isle of Silence, but they don't know what we're about. For all they know, we're a bounce package. I mean, we're less likely to be a bounce package because of Cord, but, you know. Don't let them know that. How about more rocks? Yeah? Maybe I should have snapped. More rocks, please. Caw-caw! Alright. Let's play left. Hey! Yo! Dude. Dude! Look at that, actually. That's actually not too bad. That feels good. It feels good, right? Feels good. GG's. Yeah, I probably should have snapped. I do forget that we are trying to climb. Do forget about that. Look, sometimes I'm just like, hey, let's play the game, right? Let's play the video game. Also, I keep forgetting to drink my coffee. All right. 2 favorite Agent Venom decks. Agent Hawk. Have a Destroyer deck. Top 2. Oh, man. Obviously, in the bounce package, I think it's really good. Obviously, if you have more of bounce like payoffs too, I think it's really good. But here we are. Okay, this is actually pretty good. You know, we've drawn into most of our higher cards. Obviously, the only other thing that would have been ideal to pull would have been like Absorbing Man, because it's the only other one that doesn't get affected by Agent Venom. But I still think this is good. Play down Agent Venom, buff up Cassandra, buff up Mystique, and we're cooking. Oh, no. Okay, so we got Zoo, which means Zoo doesn't really have interactives. So we should be good, right? Theoretically. I don't think I want to play in there. I don't need to. Master Mold? Which messes them up more? Mordor? Probably Master Mold. Cosmo. Alright, well. I'm snapping. I think we play on Krakoa now because I don't think we're going to have a good hit any other time. So we play Absorbing Man into a Master Mold. Clogs them up. Hope you like the cards you already had, because here's another one. So now they have 3 Master Bolts. Pretty good for us. 3-8? Dude, this is the GG. We Dark Hawk, we Mystique, and we Rock Slide. We don't even need we could just put regular Rock Slide to the Nexus, but like... I actually might just do that. I won't lie. Because it's like, it is just 8 power, but I guess this does boost it up. No, we just play the 8 power. It is just 8 power there. Imagine we could also theoretically do Ronin, but it's like they could play out cards, but I don't think they're gonna play a bunch of cards. Right? Did we take their bet? Nah. Right? Yeah, okay, they run.
Victory.
But it's like, okay, if they just go for like an Ultron, that's only 1 card, so it still has 16, which means this would be 2 less. So we just play the Ronin here. That also works really well. But I mean, we did draw the Mystique that has the buff, so it's like, come on, I kind of want to play it. Sadly, because of Cosmo, we couldn't play it in the spot. But if we could have, that also would have been crazy. Unnecessary, but crazy, but unnecessary. But crazy. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take a look at this. I do like this White Tiger variant, I won't lie. It's a fun variant. Is this in the new album? Let me check. If it is, I might pick this up. Not now, but maybe later. I'm telling you, I think I like it when they're doing like the $5 or $10. Did they do a $5 or am I just crazy? I think $10 though is pretty nice. No, it's not in the album. Which does make me less likely to get it now. It does make me less likely to get it. I might not get it then. Because if it's in the album, that kind of helps. I mean, I like it. I like White Tiger. You know, it kind of has that Ironheart feel to me. It's like that old classic Series 1 type thing. And it's like, I don't have a variant for it. And there are still some decks that I'm playing White Tiger in. I like this variant. It looks cool. I still wish the variants would actually also mess up the tokens. But you also get some gold, you get some credits. I don't know if it's the most for your value, your bang for your buck, right? That part I'm not so sure about. It is what it is. Is that a little... Okay. There's some of these that I kind of wish were better. Like, honestly, I do wish this Venomized Copycat would be better. I don't know how you would do it better. Which is kind of rude of me to say, to critique a thing without having, like, a real good critique. Just be like, I don't like it. I wish it was better. Without really saying anything different. Kind of like. I always thought these were weird. With the Venomizes. Whenever they're like this kind of style where it's like, the teeth and all that. It's like I get it, but at the same time, it's like, Venom doesn't really have that. I guess sometimes when the symbiote's just being symbiote, but like, that's just symbiote. That's not really Venom. I guess maybe that's the bit, but I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird. All right. I think we might be wrapping up here. We could keep playing for a bit, but I think I'm good for today. I think we've had some fun. We had some giggles, some laughs. I am still feeling slightly under the weather due to my choices. So I think we'll call it here. I also have some other work I gotta get done too. That was fun. I like Agent Venom. He was basically shaping up to be what I thought he was, which is, and what everybody mostly said was that he's limited, and also like he's solid. He's good stats. A 2-4 is good. But especially if you go more on the safer route, he feels pretty good, you know, in decks that already are pretty like low power. So it's like, oh, he's just on curve 2/4 and he does do some buffs. Okay, cool. I like him a lot in the Darkhawk package because it's just like, it's a slight buff, but it still feels okay. And it's like, it's not something you have to force, but it's like, okay, you could do that. You could probably also get away with not doing it, but I don't know. You look at some of the cards, like even just like Master Mold, Korg, some of the other things, they're like, some of them are too, so it's like you're giving them +2 power, which is pretty good overall. And you know, it buffs up Darkhawk. The only thing it nerfs is the Ronin, which is 5/5, so it turns into a 5/4. Sure, but it's like its whole thing is more relying on the ongoing power of it, so it's like, it's not the worst thing in the world, and it's not your main goal. So it's like, I could see that being fine. Obviously, the big hits when you have Ancient Venom in the deck is obviously like buffing up the Cassandra Nova and the Mystique. Especially the Cassandra Nova. Cassandra Nova is the biggest hit. Because again, if you play it late game, it makes it so that its downside, instead of turning into just like a 3/5 or something like that, it's like, it helps a lot with buffing it. So it at least has a baseline and then still gets buffed up. So it's still like a solid 3-drop. I like it. Oh, but I'm interested to see what else people do. I mean, the Destroyer deck list, having Destroyer was very funny to have another way to make it more consistent to be able to play it before it being crazy. Because if you watch that video Regis Kilbin did on the giving your opponent a Destroyer, I think, spoilers in that video, I don't think he pulls it off. I think that's what he says in the video, if I remember correctly, is that he comes very close and you would basically see what would happen. Kind of like my first game that we had, to where it's like, oh, you would see what happened, but like they clogged it up, so it's like, oh, it didn't go over. It was like that. But now you have another piece to make it even more consistent, and you have ways to even more, instead of being so cheesy with it, of just trying to win. You have a way to like play a bunch of 0 cost and whatnot to still try to put points on the board besides just giving them a Destroyer and killing everything. Very cool. I like it. But that's gonna be it for today. Next time we are streaming, probably this Thursday, but we'll see what's happening. I didn't realize today's the 1st of October. That's crazy. Happy spooky season, everybody. Dude, we're getting close to, what's it called? Sparking Zero. I think I have a game plan. So we were going to possibly start next week on Elder Scrolls. I think I'm going to hold off. Because next week is Sparking Zero, we're going to be playing that for a bit. So I think we're going to just like take a pause. We're not even going to start. Because I don't want to start Elder Scrolls and then instantly stop. That's kind of lame. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Is we'll probably play some other stuff, and that'll be fun. We'll have plenty of other stuff we can play and find. So that's okay. So, but either way, I still think we're gonna be streaming probably Thursday. I got some shenanigans I want to do. But yeah, look forward to that. All right. I'm heading out. Jesus loves you. I love you guys too. I will see you guys later. Have a good start of the week. Happy October, right? Shalom.